Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Aisha Buhari in trouble. Hospital Obis running mates get angry. Nigerians ready for massive protest over the case. Aisha Buhari in trouble. Hospital Obis running mate get angry. Nigerians ready for massive protest over the case. To my dear listeners, this is today's news. The arrest and detention of the Aminu Mohammed, a student of the Federal University, Dutse, Jigawa State, have generated a lot of reactions from Nigerians. The young Mohammed was reportedly tracked to the school and was arrested by the security operatives who acted on the order of the First Lady, Mrs. Aisha Buhari. It was also reported that a student who got into trouble for saying that the wife of the president was feeding fat on poor citizens' money was brutalized by the security men at the presidential villa before he was knocked up. Reacting to the situation, the Labour Party through its vice presidential candidate for the forthcoming general election, Senator Yusuf Dati Baba Ahmed, called for the immediate release of the student, telling President Buhari's government that this was not 1984. According to the report, the running mate to Peter Obi said even though the Labour Party will not in any way support hate speech and disrespecting of elders, but the Buhari-led administration must also know that it came into power as a result of making empty promises to Nigerians. Also, he said the president must remember that they made many unacceptable speeches against their opponent before they rode to power. He said, while we will never see as a party condone indecorous speech and disrespect to elders, we wish to remind the Buhari State House that they rode to power on the personal denigration of their opponent and empty promises without the slightest clues of good governance. Speaking further, the senator said, no matter the situation, individuals must be allowed to express their opinions freely without being subjected to a brutal attack. He stressed that if there is any infraction of the law, the best way is to pursue it as a civil matter and not to abuse the suspect like what happened to Aminu Mohammed. While calling for the immediate release of the boy, Senator Baba Ahmed reminded the presidency that they are not in 1984 when Buhari ruled as the military head of state. Individuals must be free to express themselves freely, and any infraction of law be pursued as a civil matter and not through high-handed abuse of power. This is not 1984. We lend our voice to the genuine cause for his immediate release, he said. In addition, the National Association of Nigerian Students, NAND, has expressed its readiness to embark on a nationwide protest regarding the situation which was described as unacceptable. According to a statement released on Thursday by the president of NANS, Usman Barambu announced plans for a massive protest to be held across the country on Monday, December 5, 2022, to emphasize the student demand. In a memo sent to the organs of the Student Association across the country, the national president said after exhausting all the available options to get the arrested student out of detention, the students will have no option but to occupy the country with a massive protest on Monday. Therefore, each organ of the student group must be ready to stage a massive protest demanding the release of one of them. Sequel to the exhaustion of all options available to us before confrontation in seeking the freedom of one of us who was arrested in questionable manner, tortured, molested, harassed, and detained by agents of the government. You are hereby notified of the decision of the leadership of the National Association of Nigerian Students to proceed on a nationwide protest, the NANS president said. Now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop out the comment section and let's know what your view is all about.